Hello, lawful meteor. Welcome, Mr. Speedy. How do you do it? How do you do it? That's what I want to know. Are you just always there? Have you just got tabs open, ready? He's like, he's live. It's just me and you, bud. How's it going? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I still don't know how you do it. JC's here, and Jesse. I think he sets alarms specially, says JC. Yes, I think so too. Something. Doing something. Doing okay, says Lawful. That's good to know. Hello. Good morning. It's that time of day again. It's that time of the month again. Where we do truly Bedrock stream weekends. Speaking of which, I'm a bit early. I'm a bit early, I know. But why not? What's wrong with that? You're going to complain? Sorry, you were 4 minutes early. I'm not watching yet. Well, I'm sorry. I can't help it. I've just, I want to get cracking. Hello, words. Hello, hope all is well, says Satan XM. Satan wishing I was well. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. It's not my time yet, Satan. Not yet. This tune's been stuck in my head, says A-Winge. It's because it's the best tune. It's the best tune of any streamer you've ever seen. It's the best one. Well, we've already started the sign game, have we, Elias? Okay. Not today, Satan, says JCB. Scaredy Cat, hi everyone. Saying it's my weekend, all's good. Having a bit of time off. I'll catch you on Monday, he says. Wow. Real cars. Hi, Satan. This stream started weird, didn't it? What a strange stream. Right, anyway. I'm hoping today my audio might be a bit better. I've actually spent literally all morning fiddling with it because I'm not happy with how it's been. I kind of really want to use, I haven't got it to hand now, my old Shure, I say old, it's not that old, Shure SM7B microphone because it's lovely and it sounds great, but it just, after about an hour, just starts making some weird noises and I can't get rid of it out of my videos, so I don't trust it enough. So I'm still using my shotgun microphone, but what I've been using this morning testing, and it was all going well until I changed my t-shirt, is a lavalier microphone, which is one of those ones that you put under your t-shirt. And that sounded great, but then every time I moved or did anything, it was... So I got rid of that. So hopefully it sounds better than it did yesterday. Yeah, yesterday you were quiet and your song was crazy loud, says Lawful. No. I don't believe you. Well, the song shouldn't be too loud today. I can always turn it down if it's hurting your ears. Good morning, Foxy. Good morning all, says Blue Cat. Good morning, Blue Cat. We're all here. We're all ready for another truly Bedrock live stream weekend extravaganza. I can't see it. You're a loser. We're not even started yet, Elias. Jeez. Nice tower back there, says Blue Cat. Yeah, JC's been busy building in not so humble hills. Not feeling quite so humble as the people on the green and brown side of the hill. Much better today, love, says Jessie B. Well, that's good news. Hi, Lofty. Good morning on your time zone, says Skycrafter. How do you like the little piece of Hull, says Amir. Is that what it is? It's one of the flats from Hull, is it? Many, I don't know if it's my eyes or my glasses. I can't see. Have I got cataracts? Am I getting that old? I'm at that point in my life now, am I? So I now need an eye transplant and a hair transplant. This is not going well, is it? I mean, I'm rich, but I'm not humble about it, says JC. Oh, right, okay. I'm not rich. I'm very poor. Speaking of being poor old, whoever they were, sign game loser. It's time to put you on the loser's wall, Ilias. Better copy and paste your name before it goes off the screen. Here we go. Right. Have we got any signs? We've got 7. It's good news. What a way to start the stream. Straight in with the loser. This is good news. Need to visit the eye hair doctor, says Lawful. It sounds like it, doesn't it? I need to fix my elytra. Can they do that at the same time? Dear doctor, I need you to fix my elytra, my eyes, and also could you put a bit of the hair from the back of my head to the top of it, please? Really appreciate it, bro. Where am I going? Loser's wall. Of course. Right. Ilias. You're a loser again. Now it's time to go to the Guardian farm and fix my Elytra. And then we're going to be placing many, 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 many stones. Because I like placing stone. Right, which is... Oh my goodness, game sounds are loud. Game sounds might be a tad loud. I'm just going to turn them down a bit. Well done, you through without hitting your gate or roof, says Blue Cat. Yay! Must be the sign of a good day ahead. There we go. Whee! Oh, good dodging there. Good dodging. Can I make it all the way down? Oh my goodness. It's a good flying day today.
Hello there.
Oh, I even went round that corner and down there. Wow! I'm expert level 99 at flying. I've had a lot of practice over the years. That's it now. I'm never going to do better than that. I should quit Minecraft now. This stair, or lack of it, has been really irritating me. Have I got anything I can replace it with? I don't know who broke it and why they didn't put it back, but there we go. There, that one matches, doesn't it? Perfect. Finally, fix that stair with a matching stair. Excellent. Good. Come on, Guardian Farm, do your thing. It like Slack course, says the real Kaz. No, Slack's course is impossible. Time for Slack's Elytra course then, says Level Ryan. No, I did that in a few streams ago. It's too happy. Too happy? Too hard. Keen Auntie says, okay, what was in your coffee this morning? Expert level 99 juice. Is your Nether Fog remover pack updated, says Ilias. I don't think it needs updating. I think it works fine still. Lots of things don't need updating. Like, so add-ons that affect entities generally need updating because Mojang have a nasty habit of fiddling with entities regularly, particularly ones that affect the player. But most like add-ons that resource pack stuff, unless it's affecting the UI, which they also fiddle with loads, generally speaking, you don't need to worry about it. Is Chuck Loader updated as Lofty? I didn't realise it was broken, Lofty. Is it broken? I heard you were saying it a few times, but again, that one shouldn't have any issues because I don't think there's anything that they've fiddled with it. Does it not work? Ow. Bluesbro fixed everything. Nearly. Bit more splashy. Little bit more. Boom. Ah, raid stopped working for me because of non-updated mod. Yeah, that's a player one then. That'll be the player has changed and it's not been updated because they keep fiddling with that because they're good like that. Obviously my S key isn't working, says the real Chaos. No, apparently not. I tried the Nether Fog remover, but it doesn't work, says Ilias. Well, let's try it, shall we? Let's try it. Let's I don't know if I've got it on here, have I might have. Could be an old version if I have. Global resources, my packs. Nether Fog pack. Is that the one? Isn't there a newer one than that? I don't know. We'll activate it and see what happens. Chuck Loader's broken, says Lofty. Oh, man. Gas noise while I'm not in the game. Look out. Chainer. Yeah, no chance. No chance. Yeah, that seems to be working perfectly well for me. And this, I mean, technically, this is probably an older version than what's on my website. So, Obero says, I thought it was just me. No, it's not you. Which pack is it that your raid stopped working? What add-on was it? Because it just you need to update the player entity. I don't want to go through this one. I want to go to spawn. I designed a fully automatic raid farm this week, Foxy. It only uses one trident killer for the raiders and the outpost spawns. Really happy with it, says Nub Hunt. Amazing. That sounds good. Oh, with Chuck Loader. Right, well, we'll have to look at that then. Not now, though. It's truly Bedrock live stream weekend. But I'll have a look at it at some point. Apparently, I can't fly anymore. There we go. Nighttime again? A whole day gone? Jeez, I only just slept. Anything you recommend for Xbox is Keen Antita. A monitor and a keyboard and mouse. So it's just like a PC. Or just throw it away and buy a PC. Join the elitist PC crew like myself. Right, it's stone placing time. Oh, joy. We get to place it all wrong again, just like we did yesterday. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. The chunk loader add-on is awesome, says Ilias. Thank you. The packs, etc. Well, I don't think it matters whether you play on an Xbox or anything else to what add-ons you have, because they're all available on all devices. It's just getting them on there is quite hard. Although I've heard people telling me that you can, on Xbox, you can use some sort of FTP thing to get packs over to it, which is quite good. Because like generally on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and even some phones now, they've locked it out so you can't fiddle with the Minecraft game files or upload any things to it. So yeah, yep, that's what I do, says Lawful. Let's go stones, says Nupunts. Does anyone know if mod spawns have changed in the ocean monuments? Of my rates have dropped? Not that I'm aware of, but then, I mean, on Truly Bedrock, we're still playing on 1.19.10, so anything could have happened. Stop placing me in the wrong place, and why have I got itchy bits on my mouse mat? How old is your Guardian Farm design? Have you used a relatively modern one? Apparently putting a roof over the top can seriously increase rates. I've got a roof over mine because I built it underneath my mob farm, so I benefit from that. Why? I'm not looking there, bro. Not this again. Oh my god, again. Wow. So today on Truly Bedrock Stream Weekend, obviously for me, it's just going to be a whole bunch of placing stone. Hopefully not so many interruptions as we got yesterday because it was ridiculous. But we'll see. See how it gets on. How's game sounds for you? Can you hear them all right now, or have I done it too low? I need to know. I don't want you not being able to hear it. No, mobs no longer spawn in the ancient city in the new beta, says Ilias. Yeah, that's what I've heard, according to the changelog, but does it actually work? Because with mob spawn and stuff like this, so many times we've had issues like that in places and they've gone, oh yeah, we've fixed it now, and then, you know, the problem still exists. So that's one of those things, I'll believe it when I see it. All sounds good, says Lofty. Gripper says sounds good. No, Gripper says, and it does have a roof on it, Foxy. Oh, okay then. Lawful says sounds good to me. The other thing it could be is, have you got loads of zombie pigmen spawning in your spawn pods? Assuming you're doing a nether-based one like I have. If you've got zombie pigmen in your spawn pods, which can happen, the guardians won't spawn there next to them, I don't think. I once found a wandering trader in an ancient city. Wow. They'll get everywhere, they will, won't they? Sound level's good here, says Keen Anteater. That's good. Good. Excellent. And we're all good today. And do I sound better than I did yesterday? Like, does my microphone sound better? It should do. Closer to my face. I've been fiddling with all the settings. I was very echoey in the last few. Very suave, says Keenan Tuzo. Much less echoey than yesterday. Oh, that's good then. I don't even have an echo. I had an echo filter on yesterday as well to get rid of echo, and I don't even have that today. It makes a difference having your microphone 6 inches in front of your mouth as opposed to about 6 feet. Rotated our face. Voice of an angel. Thank you very much, Rob. You sound like Foxy lol, but yes, much better. Thanks, Nubhunts. Appreciate it. Almost like pigs, says Keen Anteater. No, let's not be ridiculous. Let's not be ridiculous. There's still that grating chainsaw voice underneath all of the EQ and everything that I've done. Silky, says rotated out face. Silky smooth. So what's going on with all this zone, said Nudhumps. I'm making a not so Humble Hills area to rival Tiz Tom's Humble Hills area. To basically, my plan is, because I'm too poor and they won't let me in Humble Hills because I don't have enough money, to if I can sell stone to the other members to build in this obviously clearly luxurious area that I'm building, then I'll be able to be rich enough to move into Humble Hills, you see. Usually helps to have it in front of you, says Mitz. It does. It was. Thing is, like, before it was over the top of my monitor, so it was only realistically like a foot away from me, but I don't know why there's just so much, even though I've got curtains and things on the wall and soft furnishings in this room. It's like the echoiest room in the world. And I've even got this like giant curtain that I pull around my desk to try and soften the sounds bouncing off the wall in front of me. But I had that round today and yesterday during the stream, and apparently that makes it worse. So I don't know what to do now really. I think I need some, like, I don't know, soft furnishings on the walls or something to try and get rid of some of this echo. Oh, so JC got in cheap before you were able to set up the cell stone. Don't worry, Blue Cat. I shall she'll have an IOU posted to her. I'll put her an invoice in the post. I'll have to count all of the stone she's used. She's going to get a fine as well, because I don't know if you noticed while she's building it, but JC did break the rules a little bit, and she's placed this mud. Now, I'll give her a little bit of, you know, not so much of a hard time because it is grey, which kind of matches stone, but it is technically dirt. So, Also, hi mates, how you doing? What's going on? Have you had a good weekend? What's been happening? Waiting patiently for Myth's response. I don't really want this to have a hard edge on it. And we're getting to the point where I think we've gone back far enough now, so I'm going to need to start shaping the back of this a bit. Now, obviously, I did say we're going to, like, gruft it all up with different types of stone variants and things like that, and slabs and stuff like that. So we'll get onto that later. But for right now, I think I'm just going to, yeah, just bring it out in a bit of a curve at the back now. Lofty says, I'm in my PJs doing diamond painting. Oh, nice. Stone Age in a nutshell, says Ilias. Mitt's not telling me how her weekend's been. Refusing. She's wandered off again, hasn't she? She's popped into, so I, you know, make it sound like she was here, and then she's gone off again. Wow, rude. She's like, this isn't one of the hardcore streams I do with Foxy on a Tuesday, so I'm not interested. Miss, hey Foxy, I'm good, thank you. Weekend's been okay. I hope yours has been good too. It has. It's been nice. We went out for a nice walk with Nelly yesterday, all the way up to Cleethorpes. Went into the what's known as the littlest pub in the UK or in England. I don't know if it's the whole UK. And I had a couple of cheeky shandies. Nelly made friends with many other dogs that was there. Miss said, "Wow, 54 times." Game expecting you not to build a wall at last. I don't know. We've had a few issues today already. See? See? Stupid game. No foxes with no tails, says Obero. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, that was a creeper then. It was a tree. That's okay. Don't worry, peeps. Panic over. Don't panic. It was just a tree. Good morning, peeps, says running 01 man. You saw dogs but no fox, no tails. No, we didn't see any foxes at the pub. It does say children and dogs welcome on the sign, but it didn't say foxes welcome, so I'm assuming that, you know, they're just not allowed in. Unfortunately for me, as much as I might be Foxy No Tail in Minecraft, in real life, believe it or not, and I know people find this a they struggle with this idea, but I'm not actually a fox. I mean, I'm really good looking, obviously, so you could say I was a fox in that way, but maybe I should move to Humble Hills anyway. I'm so humble. No, I don't want to go in there. Yeah, that's it, thank you. Wow, we're getting through this stone. This is good news. Now, hold on. In IRL, you do not have a tail either. That's correct, believe it or not. No. That thing tucked down the back of my pants isn't a tail, it's just an incredibly large bottom. So you're a 1970s fox, says Lawful Meteor. Exactly. Yeah, the sort of fox that Twitch doesn't allow you to say. Says me. Gasp, says the real gasp. A silver fox. Not quite. I'm getting there by the looks of things. Add that to the list of things that we need to do. Jeez. Right at the beginning of this stream, before everyone got here, we were talking about... apparently, one of my eyes... well, my eyes wasn't working. I couldn't work out if I had a smudge on my glasses or cataracts. So, and I was saying that I need to go get my eyes fixed, need a hair transplant, and now apparently I need to go get some hair dye as well. Jeez, you guys are so kind to me. Thanks, guys. You make me feel so healthy and young. But after all of those things, I'll be practically brand new. That's good news. I would like to be brand new again. I think Mitz is wanting to steer this conversation away from no tail in real life topic, says Amir. Why? No, I think Mitz was commenting on me telling everybody that I was really, really, really good looking. Foxy, move into Humble Hills as Mr. Onion. He's rich and can rip everyone off and sew stone for you. That's a good idea, Lofty. But if only he wasn't stuck in some sort of trans-dimensional place where no one can go and find him. Who do you want me to ban, Foxy? Says Mitz. Everyone. Speaking of healthy and young, our fitness redemption's coming back. Yes, of course. They should. They really should. The only problem I got with that now is because my desk is against the back wall rather than the front wall. I have to walk all the way around my desk, and like it'd be very awkward. Very awkward. Not ideal, but yeah, they should do really. Look at the boxes of stone that we've used. This is incredible. So many stone. Right, onto the other side of the path then. So we've got an equally as large area. And actually, I don't think it's quite as... I would like to fly, please. I don't think it's quite as big because we're not going to be going all the way up this hill like Tiz did in Humble Hills. Ridiculous. Actually, maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should go all the way up this hill. But then that means it's an even bigger area than that one, and that will take forever. I was only planning on going up to that ridge there, which I think is probably big enough. And to be honest with you, if it's a smaller hill than what Tiz has got, then it would mean, you know, we're not quite so humble. So I think that works in our favour. Convenient excuses of no room, says Mitt. No, there's plenty of room. It's just that you know, it's quite the journey to go all the way round to the other side of the desk. If you run out, Slack might have some. He's having a tidy up at his base. Oh, I'm not going to run out. I have more stone than I think most of the underground of this world. I have a ridiculous amount of stone. It is incredible how much stone I've got. I don't think I will ever run out. And if I do, no, I can't. It's impossible. And don't forget, I'll be reclaiming quite a lot of this as we turn it into like cobble and stuff as well. When we go around smashing it all to bits and making it blend in with the other stuff. We do have to bear in mind here we're going to need a wall. We need a bit of no man's land in between here and then a wall to stop the humble people getting into not so humble hills. So now I think that's a good boundary point there. That's fine. Yeah, that'll do. You followed Foxy on my birthday, says Obero. Lazy no-tell, Lofty, lol, says Mitz. What? Mitz is saying he can't be bothered to walk around the desk. Well, if I got to do all that exercise and walk all that way round my desk, just, you know, that's just ridiculous. Imagine how tired I'd be. I wouldn't be able to breathe. I wouldn't be able to talk on the live stream. It would just be too disruptive. I mean, I'm thinking of you guys, not me at all. I'm not thinking about myself in this. I'm totally thinking about you guys. Honest. It's a true story. Because that's the sort of thoughtful Lovely no-tail that I am. You wouldn't even have the energy to moan, Zazamir. Exactly. And what would it be with a Foxy no-tail live stream without any moaning? Just sounds boring to me. Totally boring. No, you wouldn't want me to reactivate the exercise redemptions. You wouldn't want me to do it. I'll tell you what, if I get 50,000 likes in the next 2 minutes, I'll turn them back on. All right? That seems like a reasonable way of doing things. Then it's down to you guys, not me. It's not my decision. Oh no, Squirrelicious has done 50,000 likes. Oh man. I'll have to turn them back on. Jeez. Hang on, one moment please. Commands. It's not in commands, is it? It's in... maybe I should make them really expensive. Yes. Channel point rewards. Oh my goodness. Edit. Okay, fine. We'll enable them. Enabled push-ups. Enabled sit-ups. Enabled squats. Now, if I don't see the redemptions, that's not my fault, okay? I didn't see it or hear it. That wasn't the loudest thing in the world at all, ever. Ow. Thanks, guys. Have I mentioned to you all lately how wonderful and kind you all are? Look, fatty, get off your bum and go and do your exercise. Okay, guys, I will. No, you're not doing your vlog. Miss will keep an eye out. I don't think Miss needs to keep an eye out. It's those dang cataracts. Yeah, it's all the hair from my hair transplant in my eyes. That's what it is. I can't see them. Can't see the redemptions. I've got too much hair. Sorry, guys. I would love to do them. I mean, I would, really would. But did I mention I've got bad leg? It's a true story. Really bad leg. And I've been told by the doctors that doing exercise during live streams is probably quite bad for my health. It's a true story. When I say doctor, it was me in the mirror, but he looked like a doctor because he had glasses on. All the excuses is lofty. Fine, right. Just let me get back to the start on here, and I'll do these stupid exercises. Jeez, I should have made it more likes. I should have asked for more. I don't think 50,000 was enough. The pain that you guys are going to put me through. Problem is no proof. Need a floor cam, Squirrelicious. That's not my problem. I told you I've got to go around the other side of the desk. Nothing I can do about that. I've fiddled with my setup enough today. I'm not messing things about and adding in more cameras and microphones. I've done enough fiddling. If I do any more fiddling, Lofty will accuse me of fiddling with things like fishing and stuff and creepers. And I don't think I could take all of those accusations again. What's this sign say? It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Any minute now, I'll be on it. You just wait and see. And I'll be so good at them, I won't even, I won't even need to catch my breath. Okay, right. We'll go all the way back. It's time for bed again. Either do exercise or Mr. Onion does a stream, lol, says Lofty. No. Absolutely not. Right, okay. I'll be back in 20 minutes after I've done this ridiculous number of exercises. I'll turn the microphone round so you can hear me puffing and panting. How's that? Spin the microphone round. Right, I'm over in the exercise area of the room. First of all, I shall do my press-ups. Long way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, sit-ups. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, squats. Squats now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, fine, I'll do them properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Exercise achieved. No proof of the exercise of that floor cam today, bro. That's your problem. Sounds like a you problem. You should be able to tell by the... Ah, your microphone's fallen down now. How out of breath I am. There we go.
Hang on a minute to let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifted subs. Thank you.
Oh, so loud it blew my ears off.
Timmy C 1983 just gifted 5 subs.
Timmy C, that's amazing. Thank you so much. If your name is JCB, Craft Stevo, Lord Gavitron, or Butt Ugly Martian, then please give Timmy C a huge thank you to save me a job, because I'm all out of breath now. There's a definite sheen, says JCB. Exercise, no tail. Yeah. I tell you what, though, considering I haven't done much exercise in a while because I've been very lazy, I found those a lot easier than I used to. So yeah, that wasn't so bad actually. I was thinking I was going to struggle because I've been like super lazy recently, but no, it was good. Enjoyed it. How has I not followed you yet? How rude of me, says Mickey T Dragon. I don't know, Mickey, but if you keep going around admitting things like that, you're going to be banned. If you're not following me, you're banned, by the way. Just putting that out there. Hit that follow button. I'm only kidding. It's a joke. Hit that follow button anyway. It's nice. Makes me feel good. We got a raid from Nifty Rat. Thank you for the raid, Nifty Rat. The Dark Lord Nifty Rat is a... Oh, jeez. First we had Satan at the beginning of the stream telling me he was having the weekend off, but he'll see me next week. And now we got Nifty Rat, the Dark Lord. Oh, jeez. This doesn't bode well, does it? Some bad omens going on here. And then people telling me that bad omen wasn't working on my dad. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I should read anything into this or not, but I feel like I should. Hides in corners, says Real Kaz. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. Hide from Exercise Redemptions and the Dark Lord and Satan. You can hear a skeleton. I don't know why I'm randomly filling this bit in as opposed to doing it like sequentially like I did last time, but I think it's going okay. Now these trees, I was going to say these trees are going to have to be converted into stone trees. However, the big one I don't think I should bother with. So what I might do is just chop them down, and then I don't have to convert them into anything at all. And I get some wood back as well, which is good because I need wood. I never got any wood because people keep needing signs all the time. Although today's been very quiet on the sign front compared to yesterday's stream, where it was literally a sign every 10 seconds. It was ridiculous. I can't understand how there were so many signs in yesterday's stream. It was totally bananas. Oh, you said signs. Yep. Let's fly up to the top of this tree. Chop it down. All right, off to work. Enjoy, everyone, says Blue Cat Eyes. See you later, Blue Cat. Thank you very much. That's the wrong tree. I've flown on the wrong one. Try again. There we go. Milk Craft IP has an 85% chance of getting the sign. It's not good enough. Try harder. You'll get there eventually. This is the one that sounds like the Cranberries song. This is the song that sounds like the one from Cranberries. This bit doesn't. I always remember it just before it gets to this bit, and I'm like, oh yeah, but that doesn't. But the rest of it does. Stupid big oak trees. Why do you have wood in so many different places? It's not even connected. It's just irritating. I tell you what, that's what I want in Minecraft 1.20. I want them to get rid of giant oak trees. They can do it. I don't mind if it's just all leaves. They can be really big as long as it's full of really water mode sound in the tree. But I don't want all of these logs everywhere. It's just irritating. Especially if you don't have fire spread off, because you can't even burn them down. I hope that wasn't anyone's custom tree. I don't think it was. Pretty sure it wasn't. I agree about oak trees, says Nifty Rat. The end could do with updating, says Lofty. Yeah, it could. There's a lot of things, to be honest, it could do with updating. But the end is definitely overdue an update. Awinge says it isn't anymore anyway. What isn't anymore? You forgot a block, says Mickey T Dragon. Did I? That doesn't surprise me. Can't break that with an axe. Can't see any more blocks in there. Oh, yes. Of course there is. Any more? More stupid blocks hiding in there? Custom trees, says Awinge. No, don't do custom trees. I'm rubbish at custom trees. I'm about as good at doing custom trees as I am at falling down holes. No, the opposite. Avoiding falling down holes and flying without banging into things. Where's that? I can hear a skeleton, but I can't see him. Maybe he's underground. I can definitely hear the jingle jangling of some bones. Hello, Foxy Notes out on chat. Hope you're well. It's been a long time. Glad to see the stream, says Jan Strutt. Welcome. Hello. How are you doing? See, this is how the sign game should be. Not signs every 10 seconds. This is much better. Much more reasonable. There's another one, isn't there? Yep, there's one, look. See, this is why they need to be deleted from the game. These stupid trees. Get rid of them. I may have broke somebody's lantern. It's not my fault. It's an accident. Slack made me do it. I'm doing good, Sans. Thanks, says Jan. Amazing. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. But trees are pretty, says. Yeah, they can exist just without any wood in the top bits. Just all leaves and no wood around them. No internal branches. That's fine. I will allow that. It's bedtime again. Quick. And get some more rockets as well. Craft Steve-O is now lurking. They will be missed, apparently. More junk for the junk box. And I wanted some more rockets, didn't I? Yes. Looks like I'm going to need to do some more rocket crafting soon. Trees could do with an update too, though, says Mickey T. Dragon. Yeah. Real Cat says, don't want to alarm you, but Satan was here. Now you're hearing rattling bones. I know. I'm telling you, this stream's just like the Bad Omen stream. Cherry Blossom Trees is lofty. Do you know what? That's probably one of the most asked for Minecraft feedback things from the community. I hope they do that at some point, but it's like Mojang have this weird thing where they just decide they're not going to introduce certain things because it affects players' creativity, but they're the ones that decide that. And the thing I find odd, and they are very good at that, let's be honest, because otherwise Minecraft wouldn't be the game that lasts forever that everyone wants to play, and that is a tribute to the good job that they've done of realizing what's good and bad balance. But there's no one's done any research papers on what blocks in Minecraft would cause players to have less or more creativity that I'm aware of, because how could you do that? You couldn't do that, really. So they just decide. And how do they know that adding vertical slabs, for instance, would limit players' creativity? It wouldn't, in my opinion. Or cherry blossom trees. So, I don't know. I don't know if it is one of those things that they've just decided they won't do, but it is odd. Are you doing terrain forming, says Jan. I am creating an area to rival Humble Hills over there. Humble Hills is an area where you can only go if you're rich, and you have to build everything out of dirt and dirt variants. But I'm not rich enough to live there, so I'm building an area called Not So Humble Hills, which is made out of stone, and you will build with lots of stone, and you don't have to be rich to live here. As well, JCB, although she is rich, has moved in with her tower block of flats. Basically, the reason is it's Mike on Switch's fault, but I had way too much stone from all of the underground digging I've been doing, and we needed an excuse to get rid of it all. And this is a very good excuse. Makes me laugh. If it makes me laugh, it happens, says JC. Fair enough. What's the deal with the signs? Well, if you use the sign command, it will the little clever system will give you a percentage of a chance to get a sign. If you get 100%, you get a sign placed in the world.
HL_milk_ is a loser.
Or if you get 0%, you become a loser and you go on the loser's wall. Oof. Who was it? It was HL Milk again. Oh, I think you were a loser yesterday as well, HL Milk. Bad news. Not as bad as, was it Garnet yesterday that got 3 losers in a row? That was pretty bad. Loser 2 days in a row, says HL Milk. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I'm a loser too, says Ilias. Yeah, 2 losers today. No winners yet. Only losers. Now, on Truly Bedrock stream weekend day 2, do you have another stream box that you add items to, or do you have the same one that was out yesterday? In which case, where is it? Who had it last, and where do I find it? Or do we not do a stream box on the second day? I can't remember. Same box, Foxy, says D-Dragon. Well, where do I find that box? Who was last to stream last night? I bet it was probably like Silent or Liara or someone like that, because they tend to be up later than me. It was... Oh, it was Loy. Okay. So, somehow I need to find where's Loy hid it. Oh. I can check the end of his VOD, says JC. Yeah, that would be useful, thank you. probably got it in his inventory still. There you go, HL Milk. You are on that sign again. Do you know what? I need to put some more stone in here. We're running out of space in the losers. It's more of a loser's room now than loser's wall. We do need to make a loser's wall, a proper one, official one. But not right now. We've got stone to place, and that's much more exciting. Someone needs to get that auto mod to understand what the streamer name isn't a bad word. It's not auto, it's actually Twitch itself that does that. I don't think there's any way I can fiddle with Twitch's moderation settings that I'm aware of. Might be able to. I doubt it though. Oh, what an expert level 99 landing. D-Dragon says, that sounds like a plan. My daughter and I are working together to add wool layers to your layers add-on. It's her first time working with add-ons. Oh, wow, that sounds good. Yeah, like, because obviously you can have carpet, but wool layers would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be good. Let me know how you get on. Pop into another stream of mine in the future when you've finished it and let me know. Woo, stone placings is the real chaos. I know, right? Probably the most fun you can have in Minecraft, in my personal opinion, is just either digging stone or placing stone. But digging stone, yeah, I mean, it's better if you do it with other people, isn't it? Because if you're just getting stone on your own, it's kind of lonely. But if you're getting stone with friends, it's, you know, you can have a good laugh, can't you? What? I didn't say anything. So not funny to say. So not funny to say. Maybe you should have build the terrain from like granite or andesite, and then all the builder stones as well. Well, the thing is, granite's ugly, right? Andesite I've hardly got any of, and it's not all just going to be flat stone like this. I have got all the different stone variants over my little area over there. Once I've finished placing the stone, I'm going to go around smashing holes in it and with some slabs and stuff and making it more interesting. So it's not just going to be totally flat stone. Don't worry. It is going to be slightly more interesting than that. Granite is too ugly, says Ilias. Yeah, and it doesn't look like stone. I don't want granite and diorite in here, although they are technically stone variants, but I would like this area to be as desaturated as possible, because they've got all those lovely browns and greens over there in Humble Hills. With, you know, they're supposed to be humble and all vibrant, and you know, no, they're supposed to be humble, but they're not. They're all vibrant and exciting. I think, realistically, even though this is not so Humble Hills, we'll be much more humble if we're all just like basic and desaturated and plain, and they'll be jealous. And they'll either want to let me in for free, or they'll come here and build here instead because they'll realise it's superior. They'll realise that actually, in a stone area like this, it's far more humbling to just live in a totally desaturated zone than it is in one so vibrant and happy looking. I mean, how rich must you be able to be to afford all of that brown and green stuff? Look at grass, it's a multicoloured block. It's got various colours in it. Stone hasn't, it's just grey. Grey and humble. Grey concrete and grey powder might works as no, it's not stone. You're not. I don't think you're getting the idea here. But stone is available in its infiniteness. You know, there's many layers of stone in the world. You can never run out of stone. But dirt, it's in finite supply. There's only a very thin layer of dirt on top of all of the stone. So stone, in my opinion, is the most humblest of all of the blocks. Oh, it's bedtime. Hang on. Sleep. Cobblestones is lovely. Yeah, cobblestone. That's very humble. Concrete is kind of like stone if you twist the logic. It's not. The effort you have to go through to make concrete. No. You can't just dig it out of the ground. Dirt is like a cake, says Real Cake. Exactly. And only rich people have cake. How can you be humble with your cake? You can't, can you? Deep slate, says Keen Antique. I mean, technically, it's kind of like a stone. There is a bit of colour to it, though. So in my personal opinion, it shouldn't be allowed here. But if it may be in very, very small quantities. I see the effort is the important thing, says D Dragonflare. Exactly. Exactly. You know, Tiz and the Humble Hills cronies think they're being clever. Hello, chicken. By using dirt because it's, you know, it's a cheap blocking available in high quantities. But look at this. It's even cheaper. There's deep slate in JC's build. Well, you know, JC clearly is a rule breaker. You could use dead coral as a grass variant. Yeah, I did mention that actually in yesterday's stream. It would be nice to get some dead coral fans and put them around a little bit like grass. Endstone has actually got stone in the name, says Rotates Our Face. Yes, Roth, but it's not desaturated. It's quite vibrant. It's not allowed here. Vibrancy will not be tolerated. JC the Rebel, says D Dragonflame. I know, right? Who does she think she is? Dirt isn't cheap if you buy it from Jade Lol, says Slothful Meteor. Well, that's true. That's true. I asked chat, they said deep slate counts as stone, so no, said JC. What? You know, you can't rely on chat, JC. Chat will tell you anything. Chat will tell you absolutely anything at all to cause drama, create friction between the other members. You know what they're like. That's all they're interested in, is trying to cause trouble. Made the whole world monotone, says Real Kaz. I don't think I can quite do the whole world. But this little area that we've picked out, surely gravel is stone, says D Dragonflame. Well, it's broken stone, isn't it? I mean, I would accept gravel a bit because it's desaturated. No, we would never cause trouble, says Mickey T Dragon. And I was happy to go along with it, says JC. I know, I can tell. Oh, Foxy No Tail, I just want to let you know we've totally griefed your base. I mean, yeah, I know we're not supposed to because of everything, but chat said. Oh, okay, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. As long as chat said, then it's all good, right? Cobble is broken stone, says Mickey T. No, the Dragonflame. Yeah. Okay, so we'll allow gravel. Gravel is allowed. Deep slate, as long as it's used sparingly. And dead coral fans for, you know, a little bit of aesthetics. Because at the end of the day, it's dead. And dead things are very humble. You've never seen anything that's dead boasting about stuff, have you? I think JC should file a claim with your area having a loser. Because loser trolley. Not another loser. Why have we got this sad song again? It's stupid. I need cheering up. Quintillion. That's 3 losers, no winners yet today. Jeez. Yes, JC broke the rules again with that mud pit. Although it is mud, so it's technically quite desaturated. But it's dirt, isn't it? I think JC's going to have quite a hefty fine for her tower block. I mean, technically, they're not. It's not built
You're the
out
magic
of mud.
just subscribed.
Thank you. You're the magic. You made Jess Bezos cry. And Mr. Beardstone is there with his sign. Look, or it was. I can afford it, says JC. Yeah, but then you'll be poor, and you won't be allowed to live in Humble Hills anymore. The Homeowner Association is going to send her a snooty letter, says Dragonflame. Exactly. All the rent I get from them flats. Quintillion, or Quantillion. You're a loser. Sorry. My bad. Oh no, this song again, says A-Winge. It's the only thing that can cheer me up. If that stupid other song plays. This is supposed to be a happy playlist that I got, and for some reason there's this really miserable, boring song in it that keeps finding its way into the shuffle. I don't know what it's called either, because it's such a long playlist. I don't know which one it was playing. I can't get rid of it. Doing good here. That was really good block placing. Oh my goodness, stop it! It's like every time I place the sign, I come back to place blocks. They all go all wonky. I mean, Not So Humble Hills would be superior for one simple reason. Slabs. Well, you know, you could argue that a slab is half a block, so it's not even full blocks. So that's like really humble, isn't it? If you're using full blocks, that's you know, quite expensive. But if you're using slabs, you're being extra cheap. You're making your real blocks go twice as far. And I don't see any of them with the slabs in their builds, look, with their full dirt blocks and their full mud blocks. So I would argue that slabs is actually far more humble than using full blocks. And if I wasn't so overstocked of stone, I would definitely be using slabs. In fact, I did originally intend to use slabs until I realised it would be very difficult to cover up all of the dirt in this area with slabs because of the edges. My point exactly, said Mickey T. Dragon. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page. Tiz is going to be so jealous. Be thinking, why didn't I think of all these amazingly good reasons why stone is clearly superior?
Amelia has 100% chance of getting a sign.
It blew my ears off, but it's exciting. Well done, Amelia. You've got 100% again. You're always getting signs, you are. It likes you. Of all the people that play the sign game, you are like, you're always getting them. You're just jealous of the dirt people, says Pain Dragon. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why would I be jealous of them? Just because I really, really want to get rich so I can live there doesn't mean I'm jealous of them. Amir, you're going on the bakery. Gonna watch out for Jesse's trees here. They're a bit vicious. There we go. Nice. Now we need to go and collect more stone because I've nearly run out. The sound game makes you use a lot of rockets. It does, doesn't it? That's why we had to repair my elytra at the beginning of the stream.
Keenanita176 has 100% chance of getting a sign.
Well done. Well done. That's excellent. High quality, getting 100% chance of getting a sign there. Keen Anteater, because anteaters have long noses and this kind of looks like an elephant's nose, I'm going to put you right on there. There you go. Brilliant. Excellent. Right, now I can go get more stone. The sign game's kicking off against Eddie Winch. No, I don't believe it. No, we are not having a repeat of yesterday with all the ridiculous number of signs. Whoa. Hello. Area of many, many stone. I shall take some more from my pile. Here we go. Good to be up in the world, says Keen Anteater. Yes, quite. Oh, this area's coming. Look how much more I've got done in today's stream than we did all of yesterday's stream, just because I haven't had all of these stupid distractions of the sign game. It was ridiculous yesterday. I've genuinely never seen so many people get signs. And all of the time that I've had that sign game going on, in all of the live streams we've done, yesterday was berserk. Alright, empty shulker boxes. No. There we go. Alright, I shall have another full inventory's worth of stone, please. Sheep! You can't just appear. You are desaturated sheep, but I'm not having it. No sheep in the Humble Hills area. Not so Humble Hills area. More signs equals more stats numbers, says Keen Anteater.
Calmly just subscribed.
No. Calmly dead, I think it said, actually. Well done, thank you very much for making Jeff Bezos cry and Mr. Beardstone very happy. I appreciate you subscribing with Prime. I think I've located the stream box. I'll get it, says JC. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Missed. how did you come with an idea about Sign Game? It's so good and hilarious. Well, basically, what I did is I saw that Slack got a lot of, attention for his pre-game. And I stole the idea, but I thought, how can I do it but not have to put any effort in? Because I'm not very good at making custom trees. And I thought, I know, I'll just put signs up with people's names on, because everyone's always looking for shout-outs. Everyone always wants shout-outs all the time. I thought, well, I could do that without having to go to any effort at all of building anything. So that's how I came up with the Sign Game. Genius, isn't it? I mean, I've seen streamers that literally have like little printers, and when they've got a similar thing going on, and when they get 100%, the printer behind them prints out their name and they hold it up on stream. And I thought, well, that's a waste of paper, isn't it? I'll just put a sign up in game. So there you go. Genius, says Jans. Exactly. Using my brain there to get out of having to do anything difficult. Should have guessed, says Keen Anteater. Ricky Roy's on after me, and I think it's tradition now for this stream weekend, seeing as though it's WWE themed, for us to have a wrestle on the changeover. So I'm going to do a poll in a minute, or a prediction. Who do you think's going to win out of me and Ricky Roy in our battle to the death before the stream begins? Assuming Ricky wants to. But I'll do that in a minute. Don't let me forget, because I know we've still got like an hour left, but just in case. Hello, JCP. Thank you very much. What did we get yesterday then? Let's have a look. We got Zaps Mud, My Sign, Who Does Happy Trees. That was Jesse, of course. Hull came to TB. That would have been JC. Slack with Auto Sorter had to approved. Slack's avatar for Silent. Shulker Stealer for Liara. And Zloy's was a Tumblr famous. And it's sad. What? Okay, fair enough. Right, let's go put that down somewhere safe before we lose it. Let's get back to placing stone. So, peeps, we're an hour in. We have placed a lot of stone. We've had a few losers. We've had a couple of winners. I've explained to you how lazy I am. I've even done some exercise. What are you going to bring to the stream? So we've had a couple of people doing very nice things, such as subscribing with Prime. We've had a couple of people follow, which is lovely. We've had some sound alerts. But what are you going to bring to the stream? You can bring anything. It could be a question. It could be an interesting statement. It could be an idea for a conversation. But it's your turn to put into this as well. This isn't just, me entertaining you. This is a two-way stream. To get it, that's a pun. Right, so come on. Your turn. Thank you very much for the sheep scream. Why can't pigs eat golden carrots, Azilius? Because they got very soft teeth. Thank you for the Warden emoji sound. I don't know. Why can't they? What would it do if a pig did? What would happen if a pig ate a golden carrot? It'd have to do something, wouldn't it? Otherwise, it's a total waste of a golden carrot. Can I bring cake, says Real Caz? You can bring cake if you want. What did I just hear, says Oberose? The Warden emerge sound. Don't worry, it's just a sound alert. It's not real. The Warden has not spawned in Not So Humble Hills. He's not humble enough. Before that, the sheep scream sound effect. Basically a screaming goat. I don't know why it's called sheep scream. Clearly whoever made the sound alerts for those. There you go, that one. It's a goat. It's a screaming goat. Because they can actually make that noise in real life, believe it or not. Because goats are completely crackers. Foxy, I'll actually finish the question this time. What's your... Thank you. What's your favourite flavour of ice cream? Okay, so if I'm going for an ice cream, I'm going to go buy an ice cream. And it's one of those that they've got all the different tubs with different flavours rather than just a soft scoop Mr. Whippy. Then I'll probably go for a mint choc chip. I really like mint choc chip. If I'm going to Tesco and I'm buying ice cream, then I'll probably have a cookie dough Ben & Jerry's. But I just don't think you can beat. I don't think anything can beat just a Mr. Whippy soft scoop 99 cone with the flake. They're the best, aren't they? Let's be honest. What if you put a warden in someone's base as a plank? I didn't know the warden could be a plank. How do I do that? Can you lay it down? Walk on it? Problem with the warden is it despawns, doesn't it? So putting it anywhere isn't really going to work because it'll just disappear again. Mint ice cream, says Roth. It's the best. Apart from Mr. Whippy. Creep Hident at the stream blocks area. Pardon? If you could change the use for dolphins in game, what would it be? Removing, not an option. The use for dolphins. Well, I would probably have them rideable. Put a saddle on them and make them rideable, so you can, you know, you could go down underwater for longer, dive to the basically like a submarine, I guess. So we've got boats, obviously, but I think a faster way of traveling underwater that it could take you down to like the deepest depths would be great. And it would be really cool to have like a deeper ocean update, because we've got deeper worlds now, but we got all that deep slate down there. If they made oceans go really, really deep and made something really interesting right down at the depths, and then you had to ride dolphin or something to get down there, I think that'd be cool. Chocolate ice cream is delicious, sister. Everyone has chocolate. Chocolate's too... You're not allowed chocolate as an answer. Chocolate's too boring for ice cream. If you name the warden, it shouldn't despawn, says Rotate Our Face. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that working on Bedrock Edition. About as well as a laze when you put them on the lead. Staying on the lead. Stupid laze. Bat is only useful for direct distracting the warden, says Elias. Release the Kraken. Yeah, an underwater monster that was in the deepest depths. That would be cool if there was something else down there in the depths of the world. And not underwater caves. Unless, actually, underwater caves wouldn't be that bad if you had a dolphin to ride through them in, and, you know, you could share some of the dolphin's oxygen. Or maybe you can make a scuba tank. Rum and raisin ice cream is the best flavour, says King Arteta. I don't know about that. Hi, been here since the start, but had to lurk until now, says Girliest Mammy. Well, welcome, Girliest Mammy. Thank you for being here since the start. And hello. It's very rarely seen Aquifers Mojang was advertising. You're kidding me. You can't walk about anywhere without underground, without ending up in some sort of underwater. Actually, to be honest with you, it's been better than it was, than I expected. I think I found more on Java than I have on Bedrock, but it hasn't been quite the nightmare than I expected it to be. Right, I think, if unless I've missed a bit, we now have a pretty big area. I might go up this hill a little bit, and then we can start looking at putting a wall around it and then smashing it up a bit if we've got time. But obviously, for a wall... Ooh, I'm buzzing. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I can't take that. I'll have to call you back. We can do better than their stupid wall made of grass. We can create actual walls with stone and show them how stupidly unhumble they are. Put those away. More stone. If you were to make a totally new superhero, what would the superpower be? Said Pain Dragon. I don't know. I think there's already too many superheroes. I don't think it's possible to come up with a new superpower that no one's thought of. Do you think non-waterlogged door is good? It's handy, but it's handy in a very cheaty way, isn't it? Let's be honest. I think on Java the door should waterlog just like anything else. I think that's got to it's got to be a bug, surely. Humble Hill, a hill filled with humble rocks, says Jansrup. What have I missed anything? No, I don't think so. Vanilla ice cream, says well, that's what Mr. Whippy is. Yes, it is quite boring to be fair, but it's very tasty. Vanilla's lovely. It is a lovely flavour, vanilla. I know it's plain, but it's lovely, isn't it? Basically just sugar and cream. Everybody likes sugar. Everybody likes cake. This place looks like a Stony Peaks biome, says Ilias. But less interesting. Yep. Mr. Whippy ice cream is lovely, says Mitz Cats. It is. It is indeed. Super sniffer superhero. You can smell all of the bad guys. No, that'd be annoying, wouldn't it? You wouldn't want that superpower, being able to smell everything. Oh. All the things that you'd be able to smell that you didn't want to smell. You can smell people not picking up their dog poo from 10 miles away. As a wrestler, Foxy... as a wrestler, is Foxy a face or a heel? What? Good or good, but I don't know. I don't know it. Is that a wrestling reference? If it is, I've known nothing about wrestling, so I don't understand it. Sorry. My bad. Come on, more questions. Some of you have done your bit. Some of you helped out, giving us things to talk about. The ice cream one was pretty good. And the dolphin one I liked. We need more of these. Good guy, bad guy, villain, hero, etc., says Jack Dad. What, my wrestler, this stupid wrestling character thing that I got, I don't think he's good or bad. I think it's just Foxy No Tail in a silly outfit. That's all it is. So it's a bit of both. Little bit of both. You just ignored it 3 times, says Mickey T. Dragon. We were asking what superhero name, what your superhero name and power was. I thought I answered that one. I said I didn't know. I don't know. Not very good at superhero powers. My superhero power would be the ability to make even the most miserable person smile. And to make it so that when you make a phone call to someone like a utility company and they tell you that they're going to ring you back, that they actually do ring you back. I think that would be the best superpower. So that when you've got a complaint or a problem, eventually it will get dealt with rather than just totally ignored. There you go. Superpower solved. And my name would be Mr. Utility Bill. Sorry if you've already said, but did your house selling turn out okay, says Lawful? Yes. Yeah, it all went through. I'm now in the process of... I don't know how to go into that, really. So the house I live in is technically belongs to my uncle. And when Oliver was born, he basically was very, 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 very kind to us because I wasn't in a particularly great financial situation at the time. And he allowed me and Oliver's mum and me to live here for 5 years, which was 7 years ago, very, very ridiculously cheaply. And obviously, at one point or another, Oliver's mum and I went our separate ways. So I'm still here in a house that's way too big for me, that I absolutely love, that I don't want to leave, on borrowed time. And he came to me about a year ago and he said, look, you've had your time. I need to sell the house. And I said, can I buy it? And he said, yes. I said, I can't afford it. He said, oh. I said, can I buy half of it? He said, okay. So I thought, I'll sell my house, buy half of this one, because that's basically what my house was worth. And then, you know, worry about somehow or other buying the other half of it in another few years' time. Like five or so years' time, something like that. Which I thought I would, you know, he'd have given me the time to do, which he did say at the time. So I sold my house. Everything went through, and I contacted him and said, look, I sold my house. It did take me nearly a year for whatever reason. And he said, how quick can you get a mortgage for the other half? And I said, I can't. I can't get one for at least maybe in 6 months for a small amount, but realistically not for another 18 months. Basically because before taking on YouTube full time a year ago, or just over a year ago, about a year and a half ago, I had a business which I had to shut down due to not being able to do anything through COVID. And when you did that, I no longer had any, good income coming in, or basically to get a mortgage, you've got to prove you've got to give them details. If you don't have a job, if you're working for yourself or you're running your own company, you basically got to prove via yearly accounts that you've got 2 years worth of accounts that show you earn enough money every month to be able to cover the cost of a mortgage. So since starting doing YouTubing full time, not only have I had to start again, so I've only just got 1 year's worth of accounts, I haven't earned enough money to get a mortgage of any sort. So I'm going to need to work very, very hard over the next 2 years in order to potentially get and save up at the same time for a substantial deposit so that I can potentially in the future get a mortgage to buy the other half of it, or sell this house in a couple of years to be able to give them the other half. So it's a bit of a tricky situation, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a very fortunate and very lucky situation to be in, but I just don't know how achievable it's going to be because I need a substantial amount of money and I don't earn very much doing YouTube. Hence me started to do working on lots of marketplace content now to try and bolster my income. There you go. Now you know the in and outs of my financial situation and my living accommodation situation. I hope it all made you feel better. You won't need any deposit because you own half the house already. The bank, no, I won't need a deposit for the mortgage, but I won't be able to get a mortgage for the value of half the house unless I'm earning about 3 times what I'm earning at the moment, which is totally unfeasible. So I need to save up, not necessarily a deposit for a remortgage, but I need to save up enough money so that I don't need as big a mortgage. So that would, in my mind, is like a deposit, I guess. That makes sense. So I think realistically, I could potentially in 2 years, if I work my socks off, be able to afford about maybe a third of the house in terms of a mortgage value. I don't even think that much, really, realistically about a quarter. So I need to do some serious saving up. Living expensive fun, eh? Says Mickey T Dragon. I'm currently homeless, so I feel that. Yeah. I mean, like I say, I'm in a really fortunate position, very fortunate position. And that is fortunate, because if he did just turn around and say, no, sorry, you got to move out, then the size of house that I can afford with what my old house, which was very small, was worth, I would be able to just about have enough room for me and the kids to stay over when they come over, but I wouldn't have any room to be able to work from home. So I wouldn't have an office, I wouldn't have anywhere to put my desks and my computers and all that sort of stuff. So I'd have to be, on a laptop on the sofa or at the dining table, which is, it's not ideal when you're a streamer / YouTuber. So fortunately, I've got a bit of time. Girliest Mommy says, understood. More time will be better, but I think I've had my fair share of extra time. It's time to put the, what's it called, down. Pull my trousers up and get to work. Pull my socks up, that's the one. Not my trousers. I haven't got my trousers down, it's all good, peeps. Oh, mate. Oh, mate, indeed. Good morning. Zeroed, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I don't know what to talk about now. You got me waffling for a bit. Well done. Good job. What's next? More questions, please. More stone. Jeez. Again? Come on, peeps. Help me out here. I've just given you my life story of the last 7 years. You need to help me out. Waffles or pancakes? Well, in the UK, waffles are a lassist potato-based food and not the sort of Belgian-y American waffles you guys have, which I do like. And pancakes are a bit different as well. In UK terms, probably waffles, actually. I do quite like waffles. But in terms of like an American breakfast, then probably waffles. Favorite things to do outside of Minecraft, says the Leechim. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a question for everybody. Come on, everybody. What's your favorite things to do outside of Minecraft? If I was retired and I had all the time in the world, I would probably spend a substantial amount of time making music. I really enjoy making music. I don't do it at all anymore because I just don't have time to indulge in such time-consuming activities. So yeah, I don't know. Sleep, says Rotated Alface. What do you consider your dream vacation? What would your realistic vacation look like? When I was young, my mum and dad used to take us skiing every now and then, and I used to really enjoy that. I really did. I liked skiing. Skiing was great. I do like summer holidays, but I get bored too easily just sitting at a beach or by a pool. I need to be doing things. So summer holiday, maybe with water sports and boat trips and things like that. The idea of a cruise bores me to death. I couldn't do that. I think I'd be thoroughly bored on a cruise or something like that. What type of thing can I look forward to on the marketplace, says Ron Bent. I don't really want to give too much away at the minute, but I'm working on something that Oliver, I think, well, he kind of asked me to do it in a roundabout way. And originally when I was planning it, it was going to be relatively basic, and I thought, oh, people that watch my videos probably not going to be much interested in this because it's probably a little bit too young. However, now that it's come along a bit and it's grown in its size in terms of the ideas that I had for it, I think and I hope most of you will enjoy it to an extent. So that's one idea. I'm still desperately waiting for the marketplace to allow partners to use experimental stuff, or at least bring the stuff out of experimental, because I've got loads of stuff I want to do for that. I've got loads of ideas for using custom blocks and obviously like my mob heads and stuff like that. I would really like to do like a almost Pokemon themed, like gotta catch 'em all mob heads map. I want to do another dungeon crawler. I want to make an RPG, but all of those things are quite time consuming, and realistically I need to be thinking smaller so I can create more of them and have them going out more regularly. So I'm at the moment trying to think of ideas that are not going to take 6 months to a year, so I can start getting content out to the marketplace and then start thinking about bigger projects and more fun things like RGBs and dungeon crawlers and things like that again. But I got lots and lots of ideas. But this one I'm working on now, I was thinking, oh, it'll only take a month. But I think realistically it's going to take a bit longer than that. I would like to see rotation of your cam. It's so good. What do you mean? Rotation of my cam? You mean spin my camera around and face the other way, or do you mean you want to see the camera? Is the hat add-on still on the back burner, said Rotate Starface. No. I like the idea of the hat add-on, and it worked. The problem with the hat add-on is it takes forever to make all of the custom models and textures and things, and I just find that sort of thing quite boring. And it's yet another thing that fiddles with the player entity, and you end up just getting so many complaints when you do stuff like that. But I think I have been thinking recently there's probably another way I could do it that might be a bit better. But I can't, don't have the time to make thousands of different hat variations. If somebody would like to do that on my behalf, and I have asked people to do this before, and I got about 4 people sent me a file of hats, which was lovely, but realistically not enough. yeah, then I would be more than happy to look back into that. But realistically, doing it all on my own, consider it's an add-on, and I don't make money from add-ons. Not really. Make a tiny little bit from the video that I put out and a little bit from the advertising on my website, but it's not realistically not enough for me to spend hours and hours designing many different types of hats. Spin not working, said Key Down Teeter. What do you mean? I'm still confused. Oh, spin on the thingy's not working. Do you have stuff in the marketplace now, says Zeroed? I've got a couple of my own skin packs on there. Foxy No Tail skin packs, which you can download. And I've been... I basically partnered with a person that makes skin packs. And they just make ridiculous numbers of skin packs. And they actually work with a few different marketplace partners to get their skin packs on the marketplace. So it's not like they're making them for me. They make them for themselves, and I just get a small percentage of the sales for putting their skin packs on. But I think only about 3 or 4 of them have published so far, but we've submitted probably about 50. So yeah, and they send me about 5 packs every week to add on. 2 redeems, but nothing happens, said Keen Anti. Well, that's no good, is it? And a super fun RGB on the marketplace is Ron Bent. That's like a second half of a sentence. Did Jan ever ask me what they meant about spin my camera? Oh, the spinny... Oh, is that what you were talking about? The spin thing. Is it not working? Let me try that. Does it work if I press it? I don't think I've got a spin button anymore. I used to have a spin button. Ah, spin me. You're right, it's not working. Why is it not working? Don't know. Sorry. Strange. I don't know why that's not working. My bad. I'm sure I've broken something. Oh, that worked. Freeze me worked. Why isn't spin me working? Ron Bent is literally 1 letter off my dad's name, and it's weirding me out. Sorry, Ron Bent. Not your fault, just strange. That's from D Dragonflame, whose dad is called Ron Ben. Yep, that worked. Right, I think we've just about got there in terms of building up this edge. Let's bring a little bit more up here. So we're getting quite close up there now. I think we've got plenty of size for this area here. Party works. Thank you. Oh, it did all flash and the confetti came on. That's good. Let's have a look from above. See how we got on with the many stone area. We've got half an hour left of this stream, which means we've got time to start messing it up a bit. Not bad. Not a bad size area. I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That'll do. Yeah. That's took ages. Whee! It's nearly bedtime again. Dinner bone works. Oh, good. I wonder why Spin Me's not working then. How bizarre. All that stone can go back in there. I think I've had too much coffee, peeps. I think it's that time where I don't like to do BRBs on live stream weekend streams, but I think I need to. Foxy, we're going to do a prediction about the wrestling. I was indeed. You're absolutely right. Let's do that. And then I'm going to nip to the little boy's room and then stuff. Right. Twitch. Predictions. Add. Who will win? Foxy, of course. Or Ricky. Let's put wrestling at the beginning. Probably spelled it wrong. You've got 10 minutes. Unable to create. Oh, I still got a prediction on here. I think that I needed to Oh, no, I haven't. What? Wrestling. Who? Oh, it's because I wrote Foxy. I'm not allowed to write Foxy in it. Who will win? Foxy no tail? No. Me? Ricky. There we go. It allows that. Stupid thing. All right, 10 minutes. There you go. Right, I'm going to go BRB for a sec, and I'll be back. BRB, where's my BRB button gone? There it is. See, I was super speedy today. Right, what was there? There was something on the screen that I wanted to read. Sorry, I was referring to your Infinity Dungeon. I think you partnered with someone like Netherpixel. Yeah, I built it all. They didn't do any of the building or anything like that, but they published it for me. That was before I had a partnership. Oh no. Oh, that's alright. I thought it was the... Is it the really slow, boring song? I'm going to fast forward it anyway. Don't like it. So little faith in Fox's PvP skills. What? What's the prediction looking like? Wow. Okay. Wow. I see. I see what you're thinking me. Understood. That's fine. People clearly haven't seen my death counts as Ricky. Exactly. Are you up for a wrestle when we do the changeover, Ricky? I'm assuming you are. I mean, who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be up for a wrestle? It feels like it's the right thing to do. You prove them wrong, Foxy, says Squirrelicious. Of course I will, yes. Of course, says Ricky Roy. Excellent, good. Right. It's now time to start smashing it all to bits. And put in slabs in. Now, what I might do... let's start with... Oh, geez, how are we going to do this? Start with some edging stuff. So, to save us smashing things to bits, we'll just go around some of the edges and put, like, different types of blocks in. Like this. Make it look a bit more interesting. We'll start with andesite. And then we'll do, like, smash a few holes here and there and put other variants in. This could take some time. I've got a feeling it's going to take a very long time and be very expensive. Proves Jesse has more heart than Foxy, says Keen Hunter. What? Foxy got Jesse down to 1 heart yesterday, yeah. Yeah, she got some lucky hits in. Yeah, that was all it was. I mean, obviously I'm better at wrestling than Jesse, clearly. But I let her win. I let her win. That's how it, definitely. It's not me being rubbish. You can hear a zombie. I think I need to be quite sparing with these because it's going to be Well, they're not going to go very far, let's put it that way. How did you fare against Jesse yesterday, said Rapper Man? I think that must have been other people answering that question before I read it. So, yeah, really well. Really well. I'd say it's probably the best wrestling I've ever done against Jesse B in Minecraft. Back to questions. Why do people post in chat yet not read chat, says Keen Antita. Who's done that? Perhaps they were making a cup of tea and missed it. Perhaps they had to pause it or mute it to talk to somebody. Perhaps they got a phone call or read a text message. Perhaps they clicked on a different app because they got a notification and their stream disappeared. And they, you know, there's lots of reasons why that can happen. I was trying to watch Jesse's stream yesterday while getting ready to go out. And I kept getting notifications. And whenever I clicked on a notification, it would shut Twitch down, which means I would lose the stream. And then I had to come back in again, so I was missing a lot of what Jesse was saying, and obviously what chat was saying as well. Do you have any maps on the marketplace, Seal? No, not yet. Well, technically, yes. I got the Infinity Dungeon one, but I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't work anymore. And I have no control over that one now, because that's hosted by NetherPixel Studios. So even if it doesn't work, that's their fault, their problem, not mine. I don't think they would pay me if anyone bothered to download it anymore either. So don't download it. Perhaps chat file flies so fast with all the sign requests is lawful. That's another good reason. I tend mostly to listen. I can't read if I'm driving, says Sugar King. You shouldn't be texting if you're driving either, Sugar King. Shouldn't be writing at all. Or watching a stream. All of those things are bad. Not doing yourself any favours there. Wait, the stream can be cut down by notifications? Yeah, well, if you go into a different app. If you're watching the stream on the Twitch app on your phone, and you go into another app, then if you haven't got it on like that hover over everything in front app, then yeah. And I don't like that. I hate it when like you're watching a YouTube video and you go out of the app and then it just becomes this little square on your screen. It's just irritating. It gets in the way of what you're trying to look at. So I don't have that enabled on mine. Opinion on the new king. I don't really have any opinions on that. I don't know. It's very difficult to say. He hasn't done anything to warrant opinion yet. Depends how he decides he's going to reign and what he's going to do. I imagine, like the Queen, we won't hear much from him or see much from him because realistically in this day and age, royals have very little say on what actually happens with the country, what goes on, and what they do. You don't generally see unless it's like they're going around visiting people or places, which he might do a bit of because he's still got a bit of life left in him, I guess. I don't know. I haven't got a problem with him. It's a totally different question. If it was like, oh, what do you think of the new Prime Minister? I'd have a much more significant opinion on that than I would the new King or Queen, because the Prime Minister has somewhat of an effect on what happens in the country. But I don't do political on my live streams. I don't get involved in controversial topics as much as I can avoid, because it tends to be divisive of an audience, splits the audience, and people who don't agree with you tend to find it frustrating, and like you've done them a disservice and less likely to want to take part. And it also creates, drama that you could do without on a live stream when people are arguing with each other about who's right and who's wrong. We've all got opinions on political stuff and what happens, I'm sure, but none of us are right or wrong. They're opinions at the end of the day, based on your, past upbringing, circumstances. So I won't share them. I come here to get away from here in real life stuff anyway, says Mitz. Exactly. Exactly. Enough politics, says Cosmic Olofsky. Exactly. Exactly. Let's move on to some more relevant conversation. Like the price of bread. No, Minecraft. Or, you know, TV. Or stuff about me if you're interested. Whatever. Just not politics. Or religion. Or, yeah, other issues. Social issues. Great comment, Mint, says Rubberman. Infinity or mending bows, says Iris Bear. Do you know what? I was always a big advocate for mending bows just because I like to have the full durability. I like everything to be mended. But it seems like I don't carry a bow anymore, or a sword. I don't actually mind. Well, in fact, I quite prefer the Infinity bow because you don't have to faff about getting loads of arrows. So, yeah, it took me a while to convert, but I'm now converted to the Infinity team because I use my bow hardly at all. Unless I'm going to the Nether and I know there's going to be ghasts about, or, well, that's it really. Or I'm going to the end. If we go end raiding, a bow's useful. Do you have a background in software development, says Zero? No. I did, I worked as a web developer for a bit, but I don't have any background in software development at all, other than stuff I've taught myself, learned, watched, read. That's it. I've always been intrigued by it and I guess quite interested in it. But yeah, I've got no official training. How are Nelly and Bo? Oh, the boys doing? Yeah, good, thank you, Gary. Yes, all very well at the moment, thank you. Okay, simulation distance for how far do I AFK for a cow farm? I don't know. Between 24 and 54 blocks away, says Roth. Yeah. It depends on your cow farm. Depends on how big your cow farm is. I mean, if it's a cow farm, you're not, you know, nothing's spawning or despawning, so just stand next to it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, it's not. Absolutely not. No. See, a hot dog comes in a hot dog is no more of a sandwich than a burger is. And a burger's not a sandwich. Comes in a bun or a roll, not in slices of bread or a baguette. Technically, a baguette's not a sandwich. Hello there. Hot dog is a taco, says Coffee. I just want to chat, man, says Jake Love Live, first time chat. Well, chat then. Just chat. No one's stopping you. The only person stopping you is you, or Mitz, or the bots. Is a toasty a grilled cheese, says Zeroed? Depends what it's got in it. A toasty is anything that you put in a toasted sandwich maker that's, you know, it's a sandwich with filling that's hot. So it could have ham, could be a ham toasty, could be an egg toasty, could be beans, could be jam, whatever you put in there. But I'd just be warned with jam toasties, they don't half burn your mouth. Comes in a tea cake if you're from Yorkshire, says Keen Antita. What? Then you're doing it wrong. Are hot dogs in 2 slices of bread a sandwich? No. It's a hot dog. Is a green cackling woman on a beach a sandwich? Says Roth. I think that you'd have to ask whoever she was. Probably, you know, who knows? More slabs. Roll equals treacle. Tea cake in Yorkshire. Chat so fast. Depends on the roll though, doesn't it? It depends on the type of roll, as far as I'm aware, from Yorkshire. Tea cakes have dried fruit in it, says D Dragonflame. Well, this conversation took a turn. Not quite what I expected. I mean, it's not a bad conversation. But it's making me very hungry because I've not had lunch yet. Scone or scone? I say scone. I don't think scone is a word. Scone just reminds me of, like, where you say, where's that? And you go, scone. Where's it go? No, it's just scone. So I have to say scone. Otherwise, I always think I'm missing things. What are you going to have for lunch then? Says Mustang Red. Well, last night we had a curry and there was a lot of it left over. So I got loads of curry left over. The night before that we had a vegetarian bolognese and there's a lot of that left over. So I think I might have the vegetarian bolognese for lunch and then the curry again for tea, but then there'll be still so much left over I probably have to freeze some or have it again tomorrow. I don't really want curry 3 days on a row, but yes, I'll probably freeze some of it. Gotta go work, bye! Foxing Hotel and chat, have a great stream, thank you very much, Jan. He says, both of my parents and 3 out of 4 of my grandparents are from Yorkshire. I've never heard any of them refer to bread roll as tea cake unless it's dry fruit in it. I know Hull, when I lived in Hull, people referred to, like, when you went to the fish and chip shop for fish and chips, not only did you get chip spice on your chips, which was weird, but you also got a bread cake instead of a bun, if you wanted a chip butty. But they never called it a tea cake. I'm craving corned beef and onion toasty now, says me. Oh, corned beef. Oh, man, I used to live on corned beef sandwiches when I was little. My mum then used to tell me off standing on them all the time. She said, will you get off them corned beef sandwiches? I'm trying to live on these, mum. That was a bad joke, wasn't it? Bread cake is a roll, says JC. That's what I just said. You're not listening to me. With your Yorkshire ears. No, Ricky, just stop, says JC. Howdy, folks. This is Captain Swelterton. There's a name I ain't seen in a little while. Hey, Captain. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. How long we got? We got 15 minutes till Ricky's on. I forgot I went 5 minutes early. Just enough time to play lots and lots of Andesite. It's just getting quite boring placing it on these edges. Then I'll have to do the cobblestone and then some just normal stone thrown in there. And then I've got to do the big flat areas as well. Oh, geez. It's not all going to happen in today's stream, is it? I was really hoping to get all of this block placing done by the end of the streams. But I think, realistically, I'm going to be doing these again on my Monday stream, which will be on YouTube. If you don't know, peeps, if you like watching these live streams, particularly of me, because, of course, why wouldn't you? I stream on YouTube. It's changed a bit because of other things that have changed, like the podcast recording day. So my current streaming schedule is Monday mornings at around about 10 a.m. British summertime, which will be GMT again soon, I guess. Yeah, YouTube. Then it'll be Wednesday evening. Oh, hang on, let me check before I start telling you all this. Yeah, then Wednesday evening on Twitch. Then Thursday evening on Twitch. Oh, and Thursday morning again on YouTube. So Thursday will be 2 streams. Morning on YouTube, evening on Twitch. Wednesdays evening, like 7:30 p.m. British summertime. And then, yeah. What I said, basically. What time is it for you now? Going up to 2 p.m, says Mickey T Dragon. Yeah, it's 1:45 p.m. for me. What time is it for you? So yeah, I think Monday's stream will be probably doing more of this. Getting this area smart. Nice. Look a bit nicer. That might leak over into Thursday's stream as well, depending on how that goes, because I think there's realistically quite a lot of work to do, especially if we're going to put walls around and stuff like that. What's the difference between two streaming platforms for you? There's not really a great deal of difference. I like YouTube in the terms that it's relatively simple. And it also, the YouTube streams really do help my YouTube channel grow, whereas Twitch ones don't help at all. So when I've done a Twitch stream, a few days later, I'll put the VOD live on my second YouTube channel, and it'll get a handful of views and doesn't really help me out at all financially or in terms of channel growth or anything like that. I never get new subscribers from it. The ad revenue's pants. Whereas when I've done a stream on YouTube, my YouTube streams, after a couple of days, get about a half to 2/3 of the number of views that my normal YouTube videos get. I get subscribers from them. I get better ad revenue. No! And it helps that way. Now, what I'd really like to do is if I was streaming full time, is I'd like to change the time of day that I stream on Twitch more regularly so I can reach more people. I'd like to do a couple of mornings on Twitch as well and do a couple of evenings on YouTube as well. Now, I thought about multi-streaming. That seems to be a popular thing at the moment, particularly as Ninja's just announced he's going to be multi-streaming. But I don't think... I think you'd lose too much of the community feel doing multi-streaming. But I have thought about doing, instead of uploading my VODs from Twitch to my second channel, just putting them out as a restream on YouTube, which wouldn't be live, but then they would hopefully have the same effect as my normal YouTube streams rather than... Yeah, does that make sense? Kind of finished the sentence there. Getting you ready for your match with Ricky, says Leechy. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll do those in a second. Do 10 more. Was it push-ups? Yeah, thanks. Thanks, mate. What do you guys think? Do you prefer it on Twitch? Do you prefer it on YouTube? What's the difference for you all? The other fitness redemptions are out of stock. Oh, that's a shame, Squirrelish. What a shame. What a shame. Tiz is here. Wow, you're speedrunning this area, lol. Yes, Tiz. Yeah. There's a lot of work still to do on it, Tiz, to make it look nicer. But I think I've done quite the substantial amount. I've not watched a YouTube stream, just Fitz has been on Twitter. Oh, there's the squats. There we go. I can prefer the community we have on Twitch, says Squirrelish. Yeah, the community's great on Twitch. I don't think...
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed
Yay,
for 6 months.
thank
They
you,
must have
Candy
plenty
Dad.
of diamonds. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could argue
Tiston
that
just subscribed for 6 months.
the Twitch community is... No, yeah, the YouTube community is as nice as it is as we've got on Twitch. However, that being said, the last few YouTube streams we've done, Mitz might disagree with me here, but I'm not sure. I think have been pretty good. I think it's been a lot less just shouty people, a lot less younger, but it did seem to be a lot more mature, a lot more laid back. It was really nice. I've got to say, I do enjoy doing the YouTube streams. I do obviously really enjoy the Twitch ones. It doesn't mean that I prefer YouTube, but I just feel like the YouTube ones are getting there. It seems to be a lot nicer of a place to stream than it was a few months ago. I think people are getting used to the whole idea now. Hard to know when you're streaming on YouTube. Not managed to sort out the settings, says Setting Bow. Well, if you join my Discord, I always do there's a live notification goes out for Twitch and YouTube, and all you've got to do is select to have the announcement role. If you've got the announcement role on my Discord, you'll get pinged whenever I go live on either platform. And obviously my schedule's all on there as well, so you can see when I'm likely to be going live. So there's no excuse. Yeah, I noticed that on 2 on YouTube, says Squirrelicious. Right, okay, I'm going to do my squats and my press-ups. And then I'm going to go and fight Ricky. Right, 1 moment, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? What? Ah, the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed squats. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fastest squats I've ever done. All right, Ricky. Let's do this. I better get in the old the chat room, hadn't I? Stream chat. There we go. I suppose we've still got 9 minutes, but it could take us a long time to have this fight. Whew. Lots of delay. I only count 8 of each, says Keen Anteater. No. I did the whole lot. I don't know what to say now. I've run out. Steam has gone. Probably because you all keep making me do all this exercise, as you all mean. There was a short audio issue, says Michael Switch. Yeah, I didn't turn the microphone round to face me, so it's probably not picking up.
Suddenly, pineapples.
Suddenly pineapples! That's still my favourite sound alert. I just love that one. Save the sit-ups for next time, says... did we get sit-ups as well? No, we didn't get the sit-ups. Yeah, save them for next time. Good idea. Wrong screen, Foxy. I didn't put it on. You guys put it on. I didn't do that. I feel like we're going to need even more than that in here, because otherwise it's just going to look a bit patchy. Let's see how we get on. Let's go put a load more cobble down, and then we'll worry about doing the top bits later. On Monday, which is tomorrow. Thank you for the sheep stream. Made my day. Right, okay. Now that we're nearly at the end of the stream, I think it's fair to say, and I'm sure everyone will agree, that it's time for my favourite song. Hands up in your chat if you want my favourite song on. You know the one, the do one. If you don't put hands in the chat, I'll be very disappointed in you. We need to mentally prepare for our fight with Ricky by getting super hyped and happy with the do song. It's the only way. Keen Anteater, Gripper, Pirate Danny, Squirrelicious, Rapperman, Helio, Obero, Tiz Tom, The Leechin, Buckley Martian, Iris Bear, Scaredy Cat, Cod Girl. It's Code Girl? No, it isn't Cod Girl. You're spelling it wrong. Ricky, I hear you appear in the chat.
Hello, Mr. No-Tail. I am here.
Yes, you're live on the internet. Don't swear, okay, please. I know you're new to this whole thing.
I'll refrain. I'll try.
Yeah. Are you ready to face your ultimate
I am.
doom?
I'm just going to head over there now.
Good. Would you have a sleep while you're there as well?
Yeah, sure.
I need to play my song before we start, so I'm just going to start that now.
Okay. I'll let you get pumped up while I make my way over there then.
Yeah. I'll turn the music up so people can't hear me again and they can all get really irritated. It's too loud. Yes. Thank you for sleeping, by the way. Appreciate it.
You're very much welcome.
There we go, guys. We're getting hyped up now. Everybody sing along if you know the words. You can't do any damage here, Creeper. No, you can. But it's made of stone. You ready? Here we go. Come on, sing. No one's singing. Can't believe it, Ricky. No one's singing along.
That's terrible. Terrible.
I know. Best song in the world, and no, not a single person. Letting me down. How am I supposed to get hyped up in it? It's because they've all bet. They did. You know, I did a prediction, right? So that predicted who's going to win, and they've all put money on you, so they don't want me to be hyped up. Oh, there we go. JCB and Keen Anteater are singing now. They must have put money on me.
Clearly, they know where they're going to win the money then, Foxy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, I am the ultimate, and you know how good I am at like parkour and PvP and stuff. I'm probably, I don't want to exaggerate at all, Ricky, but I would say, humbly, that I'm probably the best in the world.
I'm going to say you're probably right, and that's why that district exists now. Because why be humble when you're the best?
Exactly. This is the not so humble district for not so humble people such as myself. And I know, again, without wanting to blow my own trumpet too much, I think this is probably the best district on the server by miles. Much better than Humble Hills.
Oh, without a doubt.
No, I've run out of cobblestone. It can only mean one thing! Time to go. Oh, I haven't run out of cobblestone. No, hang on, Ricky. No. It's nearly time. Any second now. It's 1:57 on my clock. It's almost 5 o'clock. What are you doing to prepare, Ricky?
Not much.
Not much. Have you done your squats and your press-ups?
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm doing exercise all the time, obviously.
Yeah. That's good.
I'm
glad you're taking this seriously. Right, the song is ended. I'm putting my cobblestone away and I'm coming over.
Right. My preparation is making sure my bot has the ability to use emote because I forgot to do that before stream.
Oh, that was good. Well done. Good job. Now, I haven't put anything in the box today. I don't really know what to put in it. Any thoughts?
It may end up being my head if you win.
Oh, well, there we go then. Let's see. Let's find out. I'll bring a spare one of mine just in case. Oh, I won't need it, will I?
I'm going to start a prediction. So, there you go. I know you all bet over on Foxy's, but you can bet over here too. You could hedge your bets, or you could double down, I suppose.
Yeah. And the winner gets the next 2 hours of streaming. Are you ready?
I am. I'm just going to put my
clothes
away.
Okay. I'm prepared. Clothes are away. I'm just going to work my mouse click out a little bit.
Let's get rid of that.
Practice that. Yes. Yeah, better.
And I'll reset my spawn. There we go. This is the best doorway ever. There we go. Clearly, professional wrestler. Can get in the ring and everything.
Yeah. Good luck, Foxy says calmly dead. Okay. Battle streams when you get to stay live on Twitch. I like it, says Michael Switch. Yeah. Right, okay. In the corner, in the corner. In 3, 2, 1, fight! Whoa. Look and wave.
Gotta keep him at bay a second, get some tactics going.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta stare him down, make him intimidated. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah. That mustache is really... Ow! Hey! How long are your arms? I'm blaming lag. That's it. Where's he gone? No, don't go behind me. That's cheating. Oh, I need food. I should have eaten before we went in. No regenning. That's illegal. Oh, come on.
Oh, he's got me on the ropes.
Oh, here we go. Backing him into a corner. No, he's moved out of the corner. Jeez. Any second now. It's going to happen. Oh, come on.
Mr. Don't say you win.
Woo! I told you, I'm undefeated champion apart from you. Well, today I'm the undefeated
champion today. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. So I will throw you your prize.
Okay, thank you very much. I need an anvil. And then I'm going to, while I'm naming this on the anvil, I'll send the peeps over to you, shall I?
That sounds
Let's all...
perfect to me.
You're not in my list.
Terrible. Terrible.
Wow.
I see how it is.
Are you not part of the stream team?
Yeah.
I must have followed you. I've seen your streams. I was not followed Zap yesterday. I want to pop into Zap stream. I'm like, why is it not? I followed Zap. I think I must have followed him every time he's been live.
Yeah.
Right,
Twitch
okay.
being twitchy, you know what it's like.
I don't know how to... Can someone put Ricky's link in for me? Because I don't know how to do it without the thingy. Is it just the Ricky Roy?
Yeah, it's just Ricky Roy.
With capital T, R and R, yeah?
Just the first R. Capitals don't
Okay.
really matter though on Twitch, I don't think.
Oh, do they not? Okay.
No.
There we go. I've created a raid. Right, I'm going to do the prediction quickly. Manage the prediction. Choose outcome. Who will win? Me. Complete prediction. Right, anvil, quick. Jeez. Where's my anvil? There we go. Put that in there. Punch. Bang. And now you can have the stream box. You're welcome. How do I send people over to the raid?
Yeah,
No,
can't believe we
no.
lost. I know, chat. I know. Terrible.
Ah, there we go. You've got 8 seconds.
It's that mask that does it. It's too intimidating.
Yeah, that's it. Because I'm pro WWE superstar.
Oh, wait, am I like Samson? I shaved the beard and I lost all my strength. That's what I'm going with. That's what it is. There's no beard. I've got no strength.
Oh, there you go. Right, everyone's coming over to you now. Have an amazing stream, Ricky.
Thank you very much, Mr. No-Tail. You enjoy the rest of your day. And
I'm going to. It's going to be epic.
I promise I won't build anything terrible in your area.
No, feel free. But just bear in mind, if you do build over in that area, it is quite expensive. But